All right. Paulie the Power Guy, he's a big power guy here in Michigan. This is what he got to say about the electric future.
Hit the Emmy.
I got to give him the cue.
Did I just break the Emmy? Are we ready for GM and Ford to be all electric by 2030? Do we have in America the capacity to generate and deliver electricity?
Absolutely not.
Ooh.
We're not even close. We're not even close to being ready for that.
What do you mean? So tell us what is needed, and then tell us why we don't have it.
Well, we need to be able to take care of the demand that we have now. And look what's happening in California. They're having rolling blackouts because it got a little warm out. And they're going to mandate that everybody drives an electric car, which is going to add to that demand. So what we have to do is beef up our infrastructure, electrical infrastructure, before we add the demand.
Now listen now. Okay, so Paulie the Power Guy.
Paulie. I like Paulie.
I'm loving this show because, man, we're into everything.
Right.
Regular people way, but we do the work. So Paulie the Power Guy told you like a year and a half, 2 years ago when all of these prognostications and demands of the auto companies and the appliance makers were going all electric. Paulie, who's got very much to do with your electricity, says it ain't going to happen. Right?
Right.
You looked it up, and Ford is going to go all electric by
2035.
2035. So in 12 years,
Yep.
all electric. We'll get to that. Here's our dumb Secretary of Energy, Jennifer Granholm, and you all know it in Michigan. You all know it because she was our governor, and they spent hundreds of millions, billions of dollars for alternative energy before she scampered out of here, and we have no battery plants. The windmill companies went broke. So here's the new performative. Can I take that word?
Yes, you can.
Here's bonus time. Go ahead. Click the donate. Yeah. What?
I'm waiting for my cue.
Gotta hit
Oh,
the
yeah,
Emmy.
the cue. Yeah.
Gotta hit the Emmy.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Jenny decides, you know what? We're going to get on the ground with the regular. We're here on the ground. Like here on the ground is like where regular people live, like you're on safari. You know what I mean? We're here in the Serengeti.
She's in an ivory tower.
We're here.
She's Jenny from the block.
And she's going to take the electric vehicle on a cross country, cross state. She's going to go from North Carolina to Tennessee.
4 hours.
500 miles, 4 days. Electric
days.
vehicle to tell you like how great this is going.
4
Right?
days.
Yeah. She's not talking to Paulie the Power Man. We're talking to Paulie the Power Man. She is doing selfies. And go ahead. She's followed by not No Bullshit News Hour, but NPR. Go ahead.
You gotta hit the Emmy.
Oh.
Hey everybody, here on the ground in North Carolina, we're starting our summer road trip of talking about the investments in America as a result of the President's Investing in America agenda. We'll be taking electric vehicles on this road trip, and I'm very excited to point out all of the investments that are happening, creating jobs, especially in South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. Follow along.
Gosh darn. Gosh darn. And when we get to Memphis, we're going to have some barbecue. Then, of course, NPR. You pick an NPR for a reason because they suck. They do. Well, just get it. It's knee pad journalism. Right?
Yeah. Well, that's why they went on the trip.
That's why they went on to. Even NPR couldn't turn down what happened. All right. It takes on a supercharger, it takes 4 hours. Right? I don't know what there is to do, and there's not enough superchargers. So they get there, but Jenny's not there yet. So one of the staff in a gas vehicle, and remember, her security's driving around in a gas Suburban in case there's actually an emergency and we need to get somewhere and we can't trust the electric vehicle. They basically, it's sort of like when you get a parking spot, like you got somebody, go stand there and I'll go around the corner, right?
Put a chair there.
So they put a gas guzzler in there, and then there's a family from Georgia with a little baby in the back, and it's really hot, and they're like stepping on, they're holding it for Jenny. And then the family gets so mad they call the police. And even NPR can't resist a good story.
Wow.
And it's a fucking embarrassment. Doesn't work. I mean, I'm for clean energy, don't get me wrong, but this is no way to run the richest, most mobile population in the world.
No, it's not. That's not how it's done, and that's not how it's going to be done. It shouldn't be done that way.
Now, having said that, okay, the president's investments and nothing, and nobody can even afford these things, and the government's got to give you 10 grand to even entice you to buy it. This is the CEO of Ford. Is it Matt Farley?
Jim Farley.
Jim Farley.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. That's his brother, Chris.
I think is it
His
brother or
cousin?
Cousin, I think. Yeah.
Oh, we got all that straight.
Chris Farley is his cousin.
Yeah. Once you see that, you can't unsee it when you hear him talk. Yeah.
Chris Farley's his cousin, and they're all a joke. They're all a fucking joke. Both big fat guys doing pratfalls, right?
You got to hit the Emmy for the. There you go.
Maybe if I hit it enough, it'll straighten back out. Oh, my God. I get the cheap regional Emmy. I see how this goes. All right, so
Yeah.
Chris?
Jim.
Belushi?
Yes.
Okay, Jim Belushi, the CEO of Ford.
Chris Belushi. Jim Farley.
Fuck him, man. It's the guy making too much money, running the company in the ground, making bad investments to get stockholder share prices up so he can get his bonuses. That's what he's doing. Now, you said, we looked it up, by 2035, they said, a little bit ago, before they laid off all of my brothers and sisters around here, right, decided to siphon all the money off the moneymaker, the gas engine, in order for the electric motor that ain't working. Here he is with Brett Baer on Fox News. This is what he had to say.
Got to hit the Emmy.
It's not working, right, in electric vehicles. Can you say that definitively?
Great question.
I think the way we see the market today is that there's more and more electric vehicles offered to customers, but they're just not willing to pay a premium for them. Some customers who have the right duty cycle are really interested.
She said
the
duty.
price premium that we see a year ago is not there today. And we're going into the mass consumers who have a lot of charge anxiety. They don't have range anxiety, they have charge anxiety.
So you would be against a government mandate of any kind?
Well, I think the government is trying to work on CO2 reduction. You know, we've as the company with the most auto workers in the U.S., we talked deeply about their vision and our vision for EVs. We think EVs could be 30, 40, 50% of our business. We just don't actually know, Brett.
30, 40, 50. I thought it was 100.
You know, I'm going to say, from a communication perspective, very disappointing as a leader. As a person in charge, that was not very impressive.
You know what I'm looking for?
What?
I'm looking for an electric van that I can live in down by the river. What a dope. You're a dope. You know what I hear a lot? Charlie LeDuff newsman, I thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I'm doing the news. The real news. Right here. The No BS News Hour. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Odyssey, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. Power the people.